All right, the first thing I need to do is pop out the actual photo negative. These are older ones, they pop out pretty easily, as you can see. I'm doing 8. Excuse me, I only need 7. I think I actually have 1 done, but just to be safe, I'm doing 8 new ones. And so I'm not an inker, but if you have slides or something that looks like slides, now is probably the time where you would just ink the base. I probably won't work on all 8 of these at the same time, but let's see. I think 4 I can manage. Let me bring you in. All right, so these are buggy, imagine that. And eventually I will put a piece of cheesecloth behind. So I want some extra texture, but I don't want them to be like lacy or trimmy. I just want it to be kind of random. So I will be putting just a chunk of cheesecloth behind each one. So I'm going to keep that in mind. Get in the bag. The bulk of my supplies today are in my little label organizer. I have snippets and numbers and regular labels, banner labels, some of these Tim Holtzy ones, and some sticker style as well. So I'm going to pull from that. And I'll also be pulling from my bug stash. This is PET, acetate, paper, all sorts of bugs, cute pretty bugs, stamp bugs, weird bugs, concerning bugs. So I'll be going through those. I'm going to put that over here and put this one over here. I'm trying to learn how to not reach right across to grab things. It's not really working, but we'll figure it out. And then I have these little, what is this, curator? Sorry. One fell. So these are the Tim Holtz Curator ephemera, and these are all different size, but they're curators, so they're like random labels. And so anyway, I'm gonna dump these out in one of my organizers so that I have access. I like to take things out of the packages, otherwise I'm not likely to use them and grab them when I'm in the middle of a project. So I'm going to move some things around in this one. and then dump these out. Trying to get as many of them to face upward as I can. Some of them are so tiny, of course, but that's exactly what I want for this tiny substrate. So probably like to have 1 or 2 sideways. I did have these scrapbook papers that I thought could come in handy, but they're pretty flat. So, which is why I grabbed these. I mean, they're also flat, but they look more dimensional, and they're actually an additional layer on top or on bottom. So some of them could look like this. See if I can find some smaller ones. And then also I have these. So some of these might be handy too. Plus they have the color in the background. I wonder why I like these better than I like this. I'm not sure. See what I can find that fits in here. Here's one that looks like a mosquito. Mosquito. Sorry, that's not how you pronounce mosquito. Little waspy guy. A bee. I don't know what this is. Is this just a regular housefly? Could be like that. Want some that are smaller too. Let's see. This guy's beautiful. He's got a big belly. Yep. Some of these are just too long. Ew. Ew. Oh no, Let's see, how many legs does this guy have? That doesn't seem right. No. This guy has extra legs also. He's funny, he looks like he's dancing, but he's too big, I think. No, that'll work. All right. Got some scissors. See if our glitter glue works on this, because these are kind of slick, almost like vinyl. Let's do it this way. There. I don't know. Let's see if it sticks. There's going to be another layer underneath it too, so I think that's good. Should cut the rest of these. All right. Okay, I think this one's going to be in that orientation. The rest will be this way. Close this up. Okay, why is it so difficult? There we go. Now, let me think. So I know I want some of these. This is large. Just going to take a few out so they're easier to grab. See what we have. Also, okay. All right. So there are a couple of these that I really like. They have to fit on the frame. So the filed one works. The rush works. This side up might be interesting. Let's try that one. This is Mail Art CMS 339. I've never used this one before. It is still attached. So let's try this one. It is new, so I just want to make sure that the ink gets all over the stamp. Whoop, whoop. It is sticking. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this. It's going to be off center, but that's probably okay. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I kind of like the stamp though. I just didn't want this ink on here. I'll put something else on top of it. Yep, should have done it when it was not full of whatever. Let's try another one that's down further. Sideways might be easier, so I can line up this line with the top of the stamp. There we go. That seems better. See if this works out. That's what I wanted. Did you see me like get all excited? Yes. I'm going to do this on these other two. Let's do this one across the top. See if that works. Maybe. I'm not sure that you'll be able to read it all, but we'll see. Hey, pretty good. All right. Fingers all blue now, of course. And so while I have the ink out, I'm going to grab another stamp. And probably handle with care. Handle with care. This way I can put the ink and the stamps away. Let's see how much of this one gets actually on the slide. It just says handle. This one will have to be a little taller. I'll hit that with some cleaner when I'm done. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. You can see the with care kind of in the red, so it looks like it's a different color. Still like it to be up further. This is an Ansco slide. I think this is the more interesting side. I'm gonna do it sideways. Cool. Pause while I put my stamps away. Okay, so I'm going to set these other four aside. This one I got the ink on, so I'm going to grab another bug. I'm not even going to remove that. Just going to find, like, it could be a pretty bug. It could be a weird bug. Let's do this pink one. Creepy. No, I can't get these in the little section. Okay, you're sideways now. So let's see. All the ink appears to be dry. Just kind of look at a few things here. Gonna put one of these that don't have writing on them, and pair it with one that does, even this is a little too small. I like the contrast of the blue and the green for this one. Use some of these long number strips in here. First 1890. That's interesting. Use that. Some of these are just, they look like catalog numbers. This could have a date and a catalog number, right? Yep. Maybe I'll find a bigger round one just to kind of give it some different interest. Like this. That's giant. Okay. Yeah, like this. Here, 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 here. This one. Add some pink. There. Put it sideways maybe. And what else have we got? Oh, that's giant. I want something rounded. Rounded? Like a circle? Round like a circle. That seems large. Also have here we go. So tiny. Okay. Oh no. They're all over the floor now. That's where they live. They live on the floor now. Just pulling a couple more of these out for that next batch of 4 that I'm doing. So they're easier to get to. And let's see here. So before I put it all together, let's get some of this going. Scissors, please. Ideally, this is on the back side, but if I need to adhere it by the front side, then I'll do that. It's like, how many? Here we go. As long as it doesn't touch itself and adhere to itself, I'm okay. Oop, don't cut your fingers off. Two. Three. Oop. Four. Definitely ink or dye or spray or whatever your cheesecloth if you're into that. Okay, one at a time here. Let's focus on this guy. Those are his ephemera pieces. This is actually the paper that I'm marking my work area with. I want this to stay. So I'm thinking I'm going to use some packing tape. Oh, or I have some medical paper tape. Oof. If you ever have a cataract surgery that doesn't take and you have to wear an eye patch every single day, you go through a lot of this paper medical tape. I don't know if this is going to work. Is this going to work? I definitely don't want you to be able to see it from the other side. Let's see. It's working. Now, let's see what we can do here. I guess just be more mindful about the size of the tape you put down. Come on, bug. All right. Okay, so another little piece here. I'm sure this will attach to itself and either like kind of clump up or just be reduced to strings, but that's okay. It's gonna be mounted on a piece of, I think, cicada wing paper on top of black cardstock. So that'll be fun. It'll have more to kind of adhere to once I add it to its final project. I do of course want to use some staples. Do this. There we go. Some of that cheesecloth got stuck under the staples too, so that's good. And I want to maybe get this in here, but it's so big. Oh, yeah, I'll just do it this way. I'm not doing X's this time. Oh, yeah. And, maybe this way. And there we go. Kind of did it at the angle of that tag. One down. Let's do this first. Just going to glue this towards the bottom. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. That's a lot of glue. It's a lot of glue. Like that. Oh no. That's fine. It'll dry matte, so that's good. Just gonna kind of staple this here, or I could do it this way. I like that better. There we go. Okay, this one. Just do the tape, tapety tape. Paying attention to how much I put down. Oh no, look. I thought I was paying attention. Let's see. What if I pulled it back? There we go. That's what I'm doing. Problem solver. All right. If I were really excited, I would do some glossy accents or something on this, but I don't think I'm going to. Just because you have ideas doesn't mean that you have to complete them at the moment. Do this way. And this way. Like I can't tell if that's hair or cheesecloth. Okay, well, that goes this way. Too big. Just too big. Put this one on. There we go. Oh, I think there's a piece of cheesecloth stuck to me somewhere. That's okay. Bound to happen. Okay. Just put too much glue on his legs. Or her legs. There's that. Okay, so this video is rather long and I need to get back to work. My lunch is almost over. So if you want to see me create the other 4, just keep an eye out for that. Make sure that you are subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you can see those. They'll be a little different, but you know, maybe also the same. Here's this one. This one is really Has a lot of droopy fabric down here. That's okay. I might cut some of that off. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So here's this one. I try not to put them on top of each other, or the cheesecloth can get stuck together. That one. This guy. It's a little rolled up here, but there's that. And this one. I like those colors together. So thank you so much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one for more adventures in cheesecloth. Bye, guys.